Hi, everybody. My name is Emily Anding. I am the teaching lead for Storytelling for Influence, this course. And we decided that it might make sense for us to share a little bit of perspective each week around some high reflections and tips around the content that we cover in community conversations. Since it's variable whether you guys can attend or not, we wanted to be sure everybody had the chance and opportunity to, one, get to know us a little bit, but also hear about some of the content that we cover. So I'm going to hand it off to everybody on our team, our awesome teaching assistants, who are going to introduce themselves and then share out a weekly tip or content reflection over the week's community conversation. And we're going to try to do this every week as well. So if you have questions that weren't covered in the community conversation or you have follow-ups for us, please feel free to shoot any of us a direct message, and we'll be sure to cover it in these videos. So with that, I will hand it off to Colleen to take us away.
Awesome. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Colleen. I'm based in New York. Very excited to be here with you all. I think one of my reflections from the community conversations last week is that we have this incredible global community of learners. So my tip would be to keep commenting on each other's assignments. And when you do, to request or invite that your peers also come back and give comments and feedback on your assignments, because that's just such a great way to learn from each other and push each other's thinking. But yeah, very excited, and please keep coming to community conversations. Love seeing you there. And I'll pass it off to Catherine.
Thanks, Colleen. Hi, everyone. Catherine here, one of the TAs for IDEO. I've been with the team for about a year and a half, but exciting to kick off the Storytelling for Influence course. So my tip and reflection from this past week's community conversation is all about getting in front of people and practicing your story. We spent a bit of time during the community conversation practicing our pitches as if we were talking to a 5-year-old. So getting it really simple, getting in front of people, getting feedback, and having people ask some of those questions about how to really refine your story to make it a bit more coherent. So yeah, don't be afraid to get in front of others, whether it's a friend, a child, a dog, and just practice your story. With that, I will hand it off to Ava.
Thanks, Catherine and Colleen. Those were both great tips, so really appreciate it. So I'm Ava. I am the fourth of the teaching assistants. And I think my key takeaway from the call this week is, first of all, how difficult it is to really simplify the language you're using in your story. We notice people are still using, even when you're trying to talk to a 4-year-old, or a 5-year-old, sometimes it's so hard to pull yourself out of the perspective that you've been looking at the story and really look through your user's perspective. So as Catherine mentioned, it's really, really helpful to get outside feedback to do that. And I think the other thing to remember is this isn't the last story you're ever going to tell. I think we hear a lot of people trying to get it so perfect the first time. And just remember that this course is all about picking up the tools that you can use to keep repeating this in all the stories you tell in the future. So don't stress too much about getting it perfect, and don't stress, even if you're still choosing which story you want to tell, don't feel like you have to pick the perfect story. Just get started with something you're passionate about and go with it.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Well, we will see you all next week with our round 2 of reflections. In the meantime, don't hesitate to reach out to us if we can help at all. And also don't forget to have fun, de-stress when possible. This is a low-stakes situation, so we hope that you are able to take risks and really utilize us and the broader community along the way. So have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next week. I like how we all followed suit. Yeah.